electric chair is the new freaking perk that I didn't get. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. Welcome back to freaking Goat Schwoot, and aka my rant about Universal Studios. Let's just kick right back off and continue talking. So, playing Studio again. That's delightful. I love how brilliant Ben is. He was making a freaking quote-unquote theory video for Domination, and then he just goes, I'm playing Studio from COD 4, and he's clearly playing Firing Range from Black Ops, and it was uploaded like 2 hours before April 1st, but he said it was April 1st video. I'm just like, oh, I see what he's doing. It's an April Fool's joke. But all the information was correct, and Studio is the remade version of Firing Range. I'm just like, oh my gosh, Ben, you're a genius. Let me touch your cack. Alright, back to Universal Studios. So after Harry Potter World, we went to Jurassic Park Worlds, I guess. So as soon as you walked into Jurassic Park, you could still freaking see Hogwarts from the jungle, which sort of bothers me, because it kind of ruins the whole immersion of the separate worlds sort of thing. It's not too big of a play, because Hogwarts looks nice. Jurassic Park is just a freaking jungle, schmungle area, and there's some cars lying around you can take pictures with, and there's a dinosaur face or two. But the big thing is there's a playground for kiddies that I didn't go to, because I'm not a kiddie. And then there's a Jurassic Park ride. The River Rapids Roaring Raffle Flaffle Adventure. And so, freaking, you go on a river raft, and I never seen Jurassic Park, but it looked pretty close to the movie from what I hear. And then, so the rafts fill a lot of people. It's good. Go to the movie, and then you start off on the river, and like the guy's like, time, the ever-flowing river, useless smoke fog effects as you're crossing the river. There are no dinosaurs yet, and then there's a gate, and it's like, welcome to Jurassic Park, and then the theme goes, and it's nice, and the doors open, and then you see the dinosaur. The rubber, it's clearly fake, and in some points of the dinosaurs, like the rubber's like coming off or not put on right. And then like the first dinosaur you see was like a huge like sauropod thing, like the apatosauri or something. It's like a megalosaurus. Sure. Oh, hello. Elytra spawned right next to you. Hello, Jaws. And then so you go there, and then so like as soon as you exit the door, you see it, and then it's just not moving. And then after like a good 5-10 seconds, then it starts moving and going, roar, and then it's just like the guy's just like, these megalosaurs are harmless, and then they go on about dinosaurs and more fake-looking dinosaurs, and then there's like a bubble stuff that comes out from under your raft, and I guess that sort of knocks you off track straight into like the freaking raptor exhibit. Can you not go up here anymore? Smart, Treyarch. Smart. That was a stupid-ass campus plan. 140... Okay. I thought it was like a 115 reference. Something. You know, you never know. So, was it? No, could have been a 935 reference. So, so you go on, and then you just happen to go into the raptor cage, and then you just see like two like little raptors like chewing on a shirt, and there's like a clearly seesaw back and forth motion. And they're just like, get him out of there, get him out of there, and then they're just like, and then instead of getting you out of there, they just the boat just like goes straight into the raptor facility, and then there's like a raptor crate like above you, and then it like almost like drops on your head, and you're just like, eh, and that kind of freaked me out because it said live raptor, and then it fell. And it wasn't that scary. Like the dinosaur, it had a jump or two, and the Dilophosaurs like spit water at you. That's another thing, I guess, spitting water. I guess that's another pretty common thing for these theme parks. And so basically you, oh hey, we're dominating. Am I on the winning side this time? I think I might be. And so freaking dinosaur. So the dinosaurs show up, and so I mean, it wasn't the scariest. Like the dinosaur ride at Disney is scary just because of how freaking loud and dark it is. It's freaking the Harry Potter ride was scary. Fucking Lilo and Stitch. What Lilo Stitch's Great Escape at Disney World? Has anyone ever done that? That is scarier than freaking Jurassic Park. Or Harry Potter, or the dinosaurs, because it's freaking in the dark, and it just like jumps on you and burps at you and just spits in your face, and it's freaking it's just oh hey. So what happened? So yeah, but then you like there's somehow a T-Rex in the freaking raptor case, but I don't care. And you're heading straight for its mouth, and then you just drop down like a few stories, and then it just splash everywhere, and that was cool. So I had to go on it again, and then and so then we went into Cartoon World, which is basically every single like cartoon comic strip thing except The Simpsons that they had the licensing for. They shoved into Cartoon World. And apparently there was like oh, I somehow got it. So they just shoved everything in there, like Marmaduke, Family Circus, like dozens and dozens and dozens of like comic strips that I have not heard of. Everything was written in Comic Sans. I wanted to smack someone. Ugh, Comic frickin' Sans. Ah. Comic Sans. Yeah. Yeah. Comic Sans. So yeah, and then they said free Wi-Fi is located in this restaurant, which, by the way, Disney has free Wi-Fi pretty much everywhere. So yeah, that's when I went to the bathroom for the first time. The bathrooms are actually very nice. They have these cool like hand dryers that are like hyper efficient. You put your hands like in, and then it blows on both sides. That's cool. And their urinals are like environmentally friendly urinals, which is, I guess, a one-up on Disney. Yes, when you're looking into the bathrooms to give a one-up on your competitor, that might be a bad time. So, then we went on the frickin', their ride. I have no frickin' clue what it was called. It's basically Splash Mountain, like, to the T. They have you riding in a log. They have, like, a fake, like, it's a 5-story drop-ish with water, and then, like, they have, like, a fake drop at the beginning that's, like, half an inch and everything. They have, like, cartoon, like, bears and junk and everything. It's basically Splash frickin' Mountain, you know? Only, they had, as you were climbing up to the top, they had, like, employees dressed as, like, Mounties, like, waving at you, just, like, goodbye, and that's a nice touch, you know? That's a nice freaking touch. Ooh. Oh, it's right there. Now I'll reload. Let's see if I can get my score streaks. For once. Oh, shit. Fine range. So, yeah, frickin'... Oh, hey, how are you doing? So, yeah, frickin', Splash Mountain. It was really fun. In fact, it had a bit more splash than Splash Mountain. I don't know, for some reason, maybe it's because I was sitting up front, and, on Splash Mountain, when I went, I was, in the back. But it seemed to have a little more splash than Splash Mountain. It's a log that only fit 4 people. It had, like, rows of 1. And they told you, alright, just stretch your legs out perfectly straight. And guess I was at the front. I had, like, no leg room. I'm like, I can't do that. So, yeah. And, oh. Shit. I probably shouldn't have sprinted forward. I probably should have waited a little bit. So, yeah. So we went on that. And then there was, freaking, like, a Popeye lazy crazy river thing, which was basically freaking the Wild River Raft Adventure in Animal Kingdom, like, to the T. There's a freaking raft, and you go around, and everybody gets splashed, and, like, the design for the raft, and, like, how you can keep your stuff dry is the same and everything, and, like, the spinning turnstile of how you get on is, like, the same freaking thing. And, of course, it's fun, because it's the exact, like, Disney design. Oh! And then, how am I even doing? Okay, for ranting about Universal Studios. So, yeah. So I went and had foods in a restaurant filled with Comic Sans. I mean, like, they took, like, comic strips of, like, comic strips I have not heard of, and they, like, replaced the text of the author's/artist's own handwriting and replaced it with Comic freaking Sans. And so then, we went to the PP. No. I want to say Marvel Superheroes was next. Yeah, Marvel Superheroes was next. I didn't go on the freaking, like, Hulk coaster. Just going upside down. Ugh. So I went to freaking Spider-Man ride, right? Oh my gosh, it was freaking incredible. They have you, like, wear 3D glasses and everything, and you get into, like, a Snoop, which is, like, a car thing, and you're basically just, like, going on. And, like, throughout TVs, you see, like, how like, Spider-Man is, like, fighting, like, the Sinister Six, I want to say it's called. It's, like, the Sinister Six bad guys, like, Electro and Hydro Man and, like, Doc Ock and stuff. I don't know too much about Spider-Man. So it just, like, shows you, like, news footage of, like, people saying, oh, they're going everywhere. There's Spider-Man, just save that helicopter. And then your task is, like, as a news reporter, you gotta, like, freaking go in there and, like, take pictures or some shit. Even though they don't give you a camera, they just give you night vision goggles, aka 3D glasses. It's actually really freaking cool. Like, instead of, like, Harry Potter, where it, like, switches between, like, where it, like, gives you, like, a few seconds of footage, and then just, like, totally, just, like, freaking, just, like, I needed to concentrate. Instead of just, like, giving you, like, a few seconds of movie footage, and then just, like, it's just giant, actual, legit plastic spiders. It stuck with the freaking, movie, but it was intense. There was, like, an intense electric guitar background covered in it and everything. And there was, like, a freaking, like, and then, like, all the evil hero members, like, Electro, like, shocks the car, and then, like, it goes, and then there's, like, and then, like, Green Goblin lights a pumpkin bomb, and it, like, flies right in your face, and there's, like, actual fire in it at one point. It was just intense. It was just intense, and, like, I'm gonna talk about why it's so good after I mention why the Cat in the Hat was so bad. So now we've done a complete circle around the island, and now we're back to Cat in the Hat because we haven't done those attractions. Cat in the Hat is a sort of, like, the apex of the Disney knockoffs. It is, like, they're, like, shining. Oh my gosh, I have to let my sister into the house. It's too bad that, well, the game is over. Oh my gosh, I spent another episode writing about Universal Studios. So I guess you'll find out what is so bad about frickin' Cat in the Hat next time. See you.